If your sales operations feel like chaos right now, you're not alone. And you're definitely not broken. In fact, if you've ever looked at your CRM, your outbound metrics, or your pipeline and thought, how the hell is any of this supposed to work together? You're exactly who this video is for. Because the truth is, most teams don't have a sales problem. They have a systems problem. In the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through the exact reason why so many B2B companies hit a growth ceiling or burn out their reps and never fix the chaos, despite having smart people, decent leads, and ambitious goals. Before we dive in, just a quick message. I share these free tools, cover these topics, automated SOPs, anything you need to boost your pipeline or outbound sales. And all you got to do is go to the link below, sign up for a free session or sign up for our mailing list, and I'll be happy to share weekly tips and tricks. Let's start with something no one wants to admit. Scaling outbound without solid sales operations is like flying a plane into your dashboard, flickering your controls, lagging, no flight path locked in, kind of just going headfirst into nothing. Sure, it might work for a day, but it's really only a matter of time before the waves hit and you have no idea what to trust. Here's why that happens. Sales operations for most startups and mid-market teams become Frankenstein's system. You start with HubSpot or Salesforce, then you tap on Apollo, Clay, Zapier, maybe some Slack notifications. You're really just layering on systems. Eventually, you get dozens of tools talking to each other in half-broken code. Everyone thinks they're building something efficient, but under the hood, a total mess. The reps don't trust the data, the manager doesn't trust the forecast, leadership doesn't know if marketing is working, and everyone's just hoping for the next quarter to be a little bit better. Sound familiar? Now here's the kicker. It's not your tools. It's not you that's broken. It's the logic layer. Most sales operations chaos stems from misaligned assumptions like thinking more data equals more leads, or that automation alone will save you time, or that outbound means more revenue. Now the truth, volume without clarity is just noise. Let me give you an example. A RevOps leader we worked with, in a fintech company was spending 15 hours a week cleaning CRM fields, manually checking emails, bounces, and guessing which leads were worth pursuing. They had Clay, they had HubSpot, they had intent-based data, but none of it was stitched together in a meaningful way. Sales operation had become a bottleneck, not an engine. So we rebuilt it, not by ripping out their stack, but by designing a true operating layer that was interconnected. We enriched their CRM with verified data, deployed predictive scoring based on actual ICP patterns, and created logic-driven sequences that triggered from real buying signals. And that's what most teams are missing. Here's a belief shift I want to give you. Sales operations isn't just about organizing your tech stack. It's about engineering trust at scale. Trust in your data, trust in your prioritization, trust in your ability to execute without wasting setup. And here's a simple framework we use, and we call it the revenue signal layer. First, we audit your entire data layer, not just context, but your firmographic data, technographic data, enrichment logic, and engagement signals. Because your system is only as smart as what it sees. Second, we refine your ICP dynamically, not a static document, but a living model that adapts based on real wins and losses, real market shifts, based on buying data and signals that are updated. Third, we implement AI scoring, sequencing, and triggers, not to replace humans, but to guide. Every lead gets a health score. Every sequence gets smarter with behavior, and every task is driven by signals, not guesswork. Finally, we close the loop. Dashboards built for decision, not decoration. Weekly snapshots that show exactly what's working, what's decaying, and what to fix before it costs you pipeline. This is what sales operation looks like when it works. And it doesn't take a giant team or multi-million-dollar tools. It takes clarity, alignment, and a framework designed for execution. Now I get it. Maybe right now your CRM feels too messy to save. Maybe your team is stuck in firefighting, or maybe leadership doesn't even know where the problem starts. But here's the truth. Chaos isn't a signal that you're failing. It's a symptom of growth outpacing structure. And if you're watching this, you're already ahead of 90% of teams who are still duct taping their way through sales. So let me leave you with this. Before we built RevSync, I was deep in the trenches myself, selling luxury e-commerce, financial services, AI software, you name it. I saw firsthand how the same tools could be either a superpower or a liability, depending on how you wire them and how you use them. That's exactly why we built this company. Not to sell dashboards, but to fix the glue layer that makes or breaks your go-to market strategy. Because when sales operation is dialed in, reps perform better, leaders forecast smarter, and your revenue engine actually compounds. Now, if this hits home for you and you're tired of building systems that break at scale, then here's what to do next. Make sure you're not just watching, take action. Every week, I drop proven tools and strategies that we use for real clients to automate, scale, and work closer with them to build a better system. Click the link below, join us for a demo session, or just subscribe to our mailing list, and we'll share tons of free value. Plus, we run free CRM and pipeline audits that you can take advantage of today. We'll show you exactly where the chaos starts and how to fix it without adding more tools or more complication. We're all about decluttering the noise. The link is in the description below because the only thing worse than sales chaos is ignoring it.